guys, James and Mark here with another mukbang. Today we are going to be doing Raising Cane's. If you guys have never been to Raising Cane's, they are known for their chicken fingers. There's not that many stuff on the menu, so it actually is perfect if you really don't want to have so many options.
No, it's just chicken tenders and that's it.
Pretty much. So we both got, there's 3 different combos. This is the box combo, and then this one is called the Caniacs. Hopefully I'm saying that right. But really the only difference is Mark's combo comes with how many?
4 chicken tender pieces.
4 chicken tenders, and mine comes with 6. So that's what a combo comes with. Let me give you guys a closer shot. Okay, so there's the chicken tenders here, Texas toast. There's crinkle, is that what they're called? Crinkle fries. And then hidden back here is some coleslaw, and then they have their infamous, I think it's called cane sauce, but I'm not sure. And then our combos both came with the drink. What did you get to drink?
Unsweetened iced tea.
Perfect. And I got their lemonade. So we're just gonna get started.
I'm hungry.
Yeah.
I should have gotten the Caniac.
Well, you can get an extra piece of mine if you really need to.
That's okay. I mean, we just came from the gym.
Yeah. I didn't realize how popular Raising Cane's is, because when we drove up to the drive-through, it was packed.
It was. It's kind of like In-N-Out.
Yeah.
In-N-Out status. But Raising Cane's is relatively new in California or Orange County, right? Because
yeah, the first one opened in like Costa Mesa.
Yeah. Where did it come from again?
I don't know. We read the first time we had eaten here. We read up on it because it wasn't it on the wall. I don't remember.
Maybe Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas,
somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but we've only been here. This is our second time. So it might not be as good as the first time, because when we had it the first time, it was like nice and fresh. This is after like a 15-minute car ride. Yeah. Do you remember if this sauce, if you liked it?
I liked it.
If you had to describe like what it tastes like, what is it?
Like a smoky Thousand Island.
That's a really good description.
Yeah.
I'm imagining these black bits are pepper.
Pepper, yeah. Okay. This has got to be a very nutritious meal.
Yeah, protein. Growing up, I actually didn't really like chicken fingers.
No way.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah.
I love chicken tenders or fingers. No bone, easy to eat. I really like the batter part of things, you know, deep fried food, and then honey mustard. Yeah.
So like, when you ate chicken fingers as a kid, was it like the frozen food chicken fingers, or was there a place where you would get it?
Like, did Sizzler Buffet have chicken tenders, or were they just chicken nuggets?
I'm pretty sure it was chicken fingers.
Our family went to Sizzler a lot when I was a kid, and that was like the bomb.com restaurant. Now, I don't know, they kind of downgraded, right?
The only 3 that I know of aren't there anymore, right?
How about the one in Fountain Valley?
Oh, that's still there?
I think so, but we haven't driven by.
Is it in that plaza that has the Fresh and Easy? Or it used to be Fresh and
Yeah.
Easy, and then it turned into something else, and then maybe we should go back there. I remember Sizzler being one of those, like, it's weird because you go up to the like, you walk in and then you order what your dinner is, but then there's a buffet.
Yeah.
So it's really confusing. But I remember their pictures were pretty good of their steak. Like, they had really nice grill marks on their photos.
Yeah.
So yeah, as a kid, I was thinking like, isn't chicken fingers one of those like always on the kids' meal menu? And I'm just like, that sucks. I'd rather have like, I don't know,
Real chicken cordon bleu.
maybe.
Fancy. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the chicken.
Oh, I already did. It's good. Oh, I have an extra. I keep wanting to call it crack sauce, but I don't think that's what it's called. But if you want more. I feel like it's been a while since we filmed one together that was, I guess this is considered pre-recorded, not live. Oh, I forgot that this is the kind of ice I really like. Isn't it that? It's the one where it's like
Ice chips.
ice chips. So there's more surface area, so it gets even colder. I don't understand how people
But
can
doesn't
drink.
it melt faster?
I think so. But yeah, I don't understand how people can drink warm soda. I don't get it.
I could drink room temperature water, but not soda.
I don't think I can drink room temperature water. I'm spoiled.
What would you have done if we were grown up in the like 1600s?
Yeah, I don't think I would have made it. Probably would have.
Not drink water.
Yeah, pieced out from dehydration. Didn't some of our friends say they went somewhere in Europe and like they barely gave any ice in their drinks? But then like they had wine and the wine, you know how it sits in that little thing?
Oh, yeah,
All
yeah.
the ice was in there and they were like, oh, why can't we have ice in our water? I forgot what country that was though. Italy?
It's pretty good.
It's been a solid 6 months since we've had this, right? And I remember this guy ended up being a lot tastier than I gave it credit for. It doesn't look that appetizing, but I remember enjoying it. I don't know if it's still the same though.
Yeah.
No, try it now while I just had it. It's all the butter.
This is the Sizzler bread. They give you
Oh,
a toast with
I
your
totally
food.
forgot about that.
It tastes like this.
Should we go to Sizzler soon? Have you had this coleslaw yet? Do you like KFC coleslaw or not really?
I don't mind it, but I do find towards the end the sauce gets really watery. Right?
For me, KFC coleslaw was like my gateway. Like I hated coleslaw. But then once I started eating KFC, then I was like, oh, it's not that bad. And then now I can eat all types of coleslaw.
It's because they add so much sugar to it. That's probably.
Oh, there's sugar in it?
The
Oh, yeah, I
KFC
guess
one.
so. I don't think I've ever really made like this style coleslaw.
You made like a tangy vinegary coleslaw before. That was good.
With the ramen noodles, the dry ramen noodles, and I cracked that on there. So Mark made this observation just now because we just got home. It's only like, well, it was like 7:20 when we got home, and we didn't leave the lights on for Hedu. It was pitch black in here, and then he was like, "Oh no, it's the time of year when it's like
Getting
depressing."
darker.
Yeah.
He's I mean, the sun would set at past 8 p.m. here,
Yeah.
but now it's
I don't
pitch
even
black
know.
dark.
Yeah, when the sun went away. But I mean, that means it's the time of year when all this stuff is happening. Like you have Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, and then our wedding. So it's gonna be. I feel like these next 6 months. How many months are we left?
5, 6,
October, November, December. Oh my God,
5.
5. You don't feel like 5. We have to work on our invitation.
Oh yeah. When does that get mailed out?
I feel like 2 or 3 months before.
Eddie's right here. He's like slowly creeping up. Oh, he sees you doing the close-up of the chicken.
So, is it called a finger because it resembles a finger?
Chicken fingers.
Right?
Yeah. In Britain, they call these chips. And then they call chips crisps. Like
Our
potato
chips. Oh, okay. I wouldn't have known that.
Kind of confusing.
So after I had a work gala last Saturday, I went to In-N-Out and I got fries, and I always get well done fries. But when I got home, they were the soggiest fries I've had in my life.
Oh yeah?
And then I looked at the receipt and it said extra light, which I guess is opposite. And I was like, when I started eating, I was like, who? I mean, I'm sure there's people out there, but who would enjoy
Light fries?
light fries? Because I think In-N-Out fries, as it is, like just by like its normal cook, is not even that great. It wasn't until we started eating well done.
So it was like soggy?
I didn't enjoy it.
Well, these are crinkle fries, and I don't know why, but they taste better than normal fries. Like the Del Taco fries. It's the same potato, but why does it taste better?
Didn't we have this discussion about how string cheese, if you eat it like by string, it tastes different than if you just eat it like off the stick, right? It tastes way better as a string. I'm just too lazy to. Surprisingly, I'm too lazy to touch it. I think I've
Is that
assimilated.
too lazy
some-
to touch it, or too lazy just to like eat it slowly? You just want to like and just be done with it.
It's probably more that.
Yeah, with deep fried food, it might sound weird, but when I was a kid, I preferred like the fried batter part more than the meat inside.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I used to eat KFC and I'd take off all the skin and eat that first. So, if you guys ever eaten hot corn dogs, Mark's favorite part of the corn dog is the little crispy bit
That's stuck to the
that's
stick.
stuck to the stick. And that makes a lot more sense now that you mentioned like you like the fried crunchy part.
I am so healthy.
Well, in the grand scheme of things, that's such a small part of the corn dog. So
I guess.
what other foods are considered like, if you go to a restaurant and it's on the kids' menu? I feel like corn dog is one of them. chicken fingers. Like what else?
Pizza, like the pizza, mac and cheese, spaghetti,
Yeah.
tacos.
I don't think tacos is on there. Like, we're gonna be doing our tasting in a few weeks, actually. And I guess we have to consider what our kid-friendly options would be. And in my gut, I don't want to do chicken fingers because I personally don't like it. But I mean, we'll just have to see for our nieces and nephews.
We won't have that many kids at our wedding.
Right.
Maybe we could just email our family with kids and just
Oh yeah, like what
just
would you like?
Vote for it.
Yeah, because there's only 4 of them that would eat a kid's meal. The other 2 are like still drinking milk. Oh, so I found this really interesting. I wanted you to share it with people because we've done a couple Costco mukbangs on this channel. But you read an article about Korean people and the onions. So I thought that was kind of a fun story to share.
Costco was comparing like the onions, the diced onions that are in the food court, so that people could put them on the hot dog as a topping. So that South Korea's Costco people would consume 20 times more onions than consumers in America. And Korea's a lot smaller country, but they still consume 20 times more onions than folks here in America. So they look into the reason why. It's because when they're eating pizza and chicken bakes, they like to eat kimchi. So they would make their own kimchi. Everyone does this. So they just mound their plate with onions, mix it with ketchup and mustard together, and just eat it. I thought that was really interesting. It's not that interesting.
I thought it was kind of...
You made me share the story.
I thought it was pretty
I was like, how do I make this
interesting.
interesting?
Well, I kind of want to go to Costco and do that now.
Yeah, me too, actually.
Because
I was thinking that.
Because outside of eating it on a hot dog, like I don't think I've eaten like onions
I
and
haven't
ketchup
even thought about eating it as a kimchi.
Is you know how they have relish? Is relish in vinegar? It is. So I'm wondering if you can make some kind of like onion relish thing and you know the vinegar from the onions. Have you been to the Costco in Korea?
Mm-hmm.
You have?
They had the chicken bake, but they also have bulgogi bake there.
I'm just the reason I ask is like, do they sell like vats of kimchi in the Costco?
I didn't see kimchi. I'm sure they do, but I remember they had like huge box of like soju bottles. Yeah. We didn't buy anything because we were living in the dorms in school, and we didn't have a car, so like we possibly couldn't carry anything back in the subway and back to school. But Costco membership card works internationally.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I think Faye's the one who had a Costco card from the States, and she just had it with her in her wallet. And we're like, let's see if it works, and they accepted it.
I want to go to Costco if we go to Korea.
Okay.
I like going to other countries and going to the things that they have there just to see how it's different. Yeah. They sell rotisserie chickens there too? Do you want another piece of chicken?
I'm getting full.
So I feel like this is good, but there's probably a reason why we haven't eaten it like so soon after the first time we eat it. Like it's good, it's just
It's good for maybe the first 2 chicken fingers, and it's like after it's like, oh, I want something else,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, I feel that way too. Still gonna eat it all, but so we haven't been to the gym in probably, I know it's been a while for you because you got sick, and then right after you got sick, you were out of town for a little bit, and then I've been really busy with work, and it kind of conflicted with like the class that we go to. But probably a good 3-4 weeks since we've been.
Way longer for me. Over a month for me, I feel like. Yeah.
But when we went today, everyone was so nice to us. Like,
You're welcome back.
like yeah, I've never felt so welcomed at the gym.
And missed.
Yeah. Because yeah,
But we don't really socialize with people
in class
or outside of class. But
I
for
guess
them
not.
to miss us to that level was
It was nice.
unexpectedly nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It made me like want to have a good workout, you know? Like I was already amped up to, I mean, leading up to going there, maybe not the most excited, but just having that kind of energy and people just being excited that you were there just made me feel like, oh, I should give more than probably what I was thinking we were going to give initially. But you did great today. I remember there were times when we would take like these month-long hiatuses, usually around like towards the last part of the year because, you know, all the holidays and parties, blah, blah. And then the next time we go, like after we come back, it's like the worst workout ever, but we're not hurting yet. Maybe tomorrow morning. It's kind of fun because sometimes it's like, where are you sore? Because sometimes I feel like we're never sore in the same place, I feel like. And it might be just because how we do the workout. But tomorrow morning we can compare notes and see where we're sore.
Yeah, we do a class called Turbo Kickboxing. So it's a mixture of kickboxing moves with it's kind of choreoed with music, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of fun. A fun way to do cardio exercise. We've been doing it for how many years?
At least, well, so as long as we lived here, and then probably I would add another 4 years.
Yeah.
So 6 years maybe?
Yeah.
Well, they do it, the way the class works, they release rounds, and the rounds are just different music, but it's essentially the same moves, but it's like in different orders. Mm-hmm. And I think we started, I don't remember what round we started on, but probably in the 20s?
20s or 30s, yeah.
20s or 30s, and now they're in the 60s. Mm-hmm. And a round gets released, I want to say, once every 8 to 10 weeks, if I had to guess.
Something like that.
Yeah, it's not like every month. But it's slowly dying, which is scary because once the class like dies out in popularity, then they replace it with something else, and then we won't have that workout anymore, and then we'll be like 5,000 pounds.
Or we might have to like do it at home, which we won't do.
Mm-mm. I think I know why I don't like chicken fingers now I think about it. Chicken fingers is always white meat, right? And I think maybe just growing up, I had an aversion to white meat. Like I thought it was dry and not as tasty. But now I don't mind it so much.
So picky with their food.
Yeah, I still eat it.
It says #1, quality chicken finger meals. But I think that's because I can't think of another fast food restaurant that only has chicken finger meals. So naturally, they'll be #1.
That is true. Yeah.
Right?
Mm-mm. I don't even know what the I don't know what they call them. The people that work the drive-through, that person. When we pulled up, didn't she say something like, "Yippee, yippee, ki welcome to Raising K-" Like she was too excited. No?
Yeah.
And to have to do that all day?
It's like,
I mean, props to her, but I was just like, oh. And then we crept up just a little bit, and then you could hear her doing the same bit with the people behind us.
yeah, it sucks if you're not in a good mood and you have to like.
Yeah, like if you have a bad day and you work at Disneyland, what do? And you're like a cast member, like especially if you're one of the characters. Are you done with your fries?
Want some more?
I'll pick at it if I need to. So I've been drinking this all wrong.
Why?
The most cold part is right where all the ice is at, but my straw's been all the way down, and so it's not as cold as where all the ice is, which is
There's no ice on the bottom part of the cup?
like it's not cold as much. And I don't know. I got their sweet tea last time, and I guess they're also known for their sweet tea, but I didn't get it this time.
Yeah, you said sweet tea lemonade. Like so you changed your mind at the last minute.
I just associate lemonade with summer, even though it's still summer officially, right?
Yeah, but I think sweet tea is equally associated with summer too. No,
But
for you.
yeah, my grandma, she would used to buy those tins of country time lemonade, the powder. That would be our like drink of choice all summer.
You know, I'm not a big lemonade fan.
Mm-mm.
I think it's because when I was a kid and when I was sick, my mom forced me to drink the Theraflu that was lemon flavored, and I hated it. And it's like, drink all of it. And then I feel like all like country time, like those lemonade taste like Theraflu to me.
You want to try this?
Is it like Theraflu kind of?
But I never had to take Theraflu as a kid. So, no.
But I could do Arnold Palmer.
But I feel like we only get it at one place. I've never seen you get it anywhere else.
Well, when I was a server at a sushi restaurant, I made it for myself a lot. I think I only knew of it because one of the customers, like, I was like, oh, you know, what would you like to drink, sir? I'm Arnold Palmer. I don't think we have that. What, you don't have tea? You don't have lemonade? I was like, no, we have tea, lemonade. Do you want one of those? No, I want an Arnold Palmer. I was like, I don't understand. And then he had to educate me. What? I saw an episode of, there's a show called How It's Made.
Mm-hmm.
There's no talking. It's just...
They just show how
how things are made.
Uh-huh.
And one episode was ketchup.
Oh. Please tell me there's tomatoes.
Well, the first ingredient is like this huge bag of, I guess, concentrated tomatoes.
Mm-hmm.
Puree. and then they add all these other ingredients to it, and then they mix it in these huge machines, and they fill it up in the bottles.
Is it on?
Everything's automated.
Is it on TV or is it
TV.
Oh, what channel?
I don't remember, but
Because lately you've only been watching the Smithsonian channel.
do you have to say that
No.
every single time?
I do feel like I do mention it quite a bit, but I want to just make it clear.
You know what?
that-
I'm gonna own up to it. I love that channel.
Yeah. I feel like there's certain aspects of our just who we are that are opposite. So if you had your choice, you would watch Smithsonian channel. If I had my choice, I would watch like E or Bravo. Oh, you watch Bravo here and there. Which one? What channel is Project Runway on?
Bravo.
Okay. I mean, there's just certain things where I feel like, you know, generally speaking, we have a lot in common, but there's just other things where it's like night and day.
Yeah.
Right? It's just kind of, I think I enjoy that.
Yeah.
Like, you would never hold French fries this long in your hand. Right? You don't eat all your food. I like scarf it all down. I mean, just little things. It'd be boring if we like were exactly the same.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You need a little conflict here and there. We look really tan.
Huh?
We look really tan.
We might have done the lighting a little different today, huh?
Yeah. Well, I noticed when we do the lighting there and then we do a close-up, then the shadow from the mic comes through. Because sometimes usually we do it there so then it doesn't, but at least as long as it's not blurry, because the last time you weren't here and I tried to film one, it was so blurry.
Oh. Hey, I want to try that Malaysian Singaporean food.
Yeah. I don't know if you went back to that video recently, but your comment got like 8 or 10 likes.
Did it?
Do you remember what you said?
Like
Dang, eat all the good food when I'm out of town, and I feel like obviously all the people that liked it are probably the ones that like follow us probably more regularly, so.
I only speak the truth.
I mean, this is another difference between us. If I go out of town, then Mark will be at home and he'll eat like ramen or the rice or whatever at home. But if he's out of town, then I'm like, I can treat myself. Like, let me go out and buy something and eat, right? I feel like that's something, generally speaking, you can eat like food over and over and not get sick of it as much as like I would.
Yeah.
You know, your fries. Okay, just 2 more.
I feel like they gave me more fries than you.
Did they? We good?
I'm satiated.
I'm full. I'm ready for bed already.
We still have to shower.
A good
we
workout.
went to the gym today, so we have to shower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last night I did not want to shower. That's another difference.
You sure want to say that?
That's fine. No. It's not like I don't shower. It's just when I get tired, I don't feel like showering.
That's true for anybody. When
Is
I'm
it?
tired, I'm like, I don't want to shower. But
No, but you don't complain about it. You just do it, and then you don't lay down and fall asleep like I do. Like I took a shower at like 1:15 last night because I fell asleep, and you always say it's for your own good, but then I don't listen to you. And then when I wake up at 1:15, I was like, I should have listened to you.
Well, you slowly learn.
Well, and actually, that's why I like going to the gym because it's like it forces me to shower, right? Early.
Yeah.
Or like if we go Korean barbecue or something, like it forces me to shower. But if we're just like at home hanging out and I don't feel like I've done anything that made me like smell or sweaty, then I can just pass out and not feel like I should shower. Maybe I should edit this part out because see, he even said, "Are you sure you want to talk about this?" And I'm like, "No, I'm thinking about it. Maybe not."
You know, but I used to be a morning shower person. And
Me too.
I used to live by that, but then throughout the years, I changed my philosophy, and it makes more sense to shower at night.
Well, what's the logic for you? Because I can tell you why it made sense to shower in the morning, and it's probably the same reason.
Well, because I was like, you're starting your day, so you want to be fresh, and you know.
Mine was like it helps you wake up, right? And now it's like since I'm not doing that, then I don't have that like.
Yeah, but I think one year I was like, oh, if I shower at night, then that saves me time in the morning.
What year was this? Like after college?
Probably.
This sounds bad, but I don't remember taking showers in college. I know I showered, but I don't remember if I did it in the morning or night.
Yeah, I don't remember when I switched, but when I started showering at night, I was like, actually, this feels better because you're going into bed refreshed.
Yeah. Oh, well, the other argument is, don't you want to be clean when you go into your bed?
I think so, yeah.
That makes sense to me now as an adult.
So what about you guys? Do you guys shower in the morning or at night?
I guess that's going to be our pinned comment for this video.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what other people do because that's people's business.
And then I would understand both because I've done both.
Well, how about this? In your household, what was the pattern? Now, like getting older, it seemed like the pattern was everyone took a shower like around after dinner.
When I was growing up?
Yeah.
Probably be that nighttime was more common.
But then when you look on TV, it feels like everyone showers in the morning because that's when they're fighting for the shower.
Yeah.
Which is one reason why, I love sharing rooms in Vegas. This is just a side note, but when you share rooms in Vegas and you have to wait for the shower, that is one of my least favorite things to do.
We're old enough to get our own room.
Well, it's not even that. It's just I hate waiting for the shower. Especially like when I already hate like showering as it is.
Hey, there's one situation where I like waiting for the shower. It's like when you're like you're still like really hungover, but you have to wake up. And someone's in the shower, like, oh, yes, I have like 5 more minutes to sleep. And then someone then jumps in, like, oh, yes, another 10 more minutes. Yeah. Right?
Well, that only applies in Vegas on Saturday morning, usually. Yeah. Sunday morning doesn't usually get that crazy, from what I remember. But we should go back to Vegas. Yeah. The last time we went was Christmas, and we're almost a year into it, so... All right, well, we're going to end it here. Thank you guys for watching and listening to our showering habits. If you guys like this video, give us a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys for our next mukbang. Bye.
Bye.